Okay, what's good? Before anything, RP to George Floyd. If you don't support Black Lives Matter, you can unsubscribe now. But anyway, topic for today, we're gonna talk about the biggest flaw with OTR trucking. And you might think home time, you might think yada yada yada. I don't know what you might think, but from my experience, we're gonna talk about what's wrong with OTR trucking.
Worst.
I need a haircut. Anyway, biggest flaw in my experience so far, even though I'm only kind of still new, is definitely the fact of miles. And when I say that, this is what I mean. I always, like I said in a previous video, I don't know if it's still up or not, it might be the one I deleted, but if you're gonna be out on the road, I want to work. If I'm out on the road, I ain't trying to be away from home, away from relaxing, away from my car, just begin baby miles. So like with that, I think that's the biggest thing. Like unless you're dedicated or you got a company that's constantly throwing out miles at you, that's like the biggest thing. Cause with me and my team driver, say we'll have some weeks where it's like, shoot, we had a great week last week. Can I get the truck, please? What do this man want? I locked his ass outside.
Don't sleep, man. They just take long ass blinks.
Weekend we was running like non-stop, like we was over 1,000 miles a day. Not each, but 1,000 miles a day combined. So we was rolling hard, rolling fast, getting. But this week is like, it's almost like we doing solo loads, you know, like he takes something and then we have to wait. Now I take something, then we have to wait, and then he takes something, then we have to wait. So it's like, to me, that's like the biggest thing that's like can make you or break you. And I know a lot of people may already know that, but some people don't. And especially with like the stuff going on now, with the load slowing down, with the Corona still apparently like, well, even though nobody really acting like Corona exists now, we got all the protests going on. But with the Corona going on now, it's definitely loads are definitely slowing down. And it's just like, dang, like, shoot, because I always tell people I run into, like, yeah, man, I'm trying to run hard, I'm trying to run good, yada, 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 but it's like, we getting these baby loads, like, and even then, there's a big flaw with team driving, too. Like, say, because
a new message has arrived.
Thing with being team drivers, because we always gonna make our loads on time. I don't care, they'll give us a late load, we still gonna make it to it on time, because we just run hard like that. But the thing about us, when we got loads, it's always so early. With being a team driver in a company driver position, they gonna be quick to throw other people loads on us that's running behind. And I hate that. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I can't stand that. We talking about, we get a load talking about loaded miles, 2,000 plus, like we going coast to coast. I love loads like that. But we'll be not even out the state yet, and I'll see the message pop up. Swap out setup, swap out setup, swap out setup. I'm just like, man. And the swap out usually be somebody that don't know how to manage their hours or whatever. And now we gotta take their load that only got like 300 to 400, 500 miles left on it. And now we gotta wait on them, get their load, then get their load and take their load where it's supposed to go that's already behind because they ain't got enough hours to get it. And now that load that we had that was like 2,000 some miles, now that load gone. And it ain't even hours no more. And that's kind of annoying because, it's like every time we get a load to say California, boom, they'll take it from us. I'm like, that kind of knowing how they, because when someone say they ain't gonna make it, they gonna look for the nearest team drivers around. And that can get real annoying sometimes. So like I said, they'll give us some good loads, but it's like, you have to swap it out with somebody. And if there's not, if we don't get a good load, it's like we get a load that's basically for a solo person, and that can be like, I say that's probably the biggest flaw with it, because we ain't paid salary, we pay by the mile, so if they doing stuff like that, that's like messing with our pockets, you know what I mean? So like when it comes to stuff like that, that's shoot, like it's part of it. Truck driving is its own job category, but it can be crazy sometimes, and just off a side note, shoot, off a side side note, just because I've been getting some messages about for people that still have my Instagram before I like stopped tagging my own personal accounts related to these videos for my own reason, company reasons. So I don't want to get into no trouble with them. But anyway, that was like, would I recommend KLM Academy or other academies or whatever it may be? And I'm gonna be straight up with it. Like, I tell them all, I'm like, it just depends on what you want to do. Like, KLM is a great academy, but think about if I could go back, or if I was already in Texas, like at the time I was in Mississippi and I had too many options as far as to an academy I could choose. Because like I said in the previous video, I want to do flatbed. In the long run, I want to do oversized loads. But like, I know that in Texas, they have some flatbed companies that'll, train you and yada, 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 and get you out on the road. So if I could have been here, I would have went to one of those academies. It's just the fact that KLM was really like the only option. And then they had the paid program, they paid you to go to classes and pay for you to do your training and all that. So like I say, it depends on what you want to do. Like if you want to do flatbed, you're in an area that got some flatbed, schools, do flatbed. If you want to do something local, I know KLM got some local. I don't know if the academy teaches for local, but I know KLM got some local.
A new message has arrived.
Distractions. He hiding from the video. He don't like the way his hair looks. Shoot, my hair messed up too. But anyway, we truckers, we a little rough. Ain't that right, Mr. Malik? Right, yeah, we a little rough. We gotta get it by. I'm gonna cut this part out of the video. And I'm trying to be all serious, all official. What I was talking about? Oh. Depending on what you want to do, like flatbed, local, whatever it may be, if you want to do something with tankers or yada yada yada, like go to academy. Most people gotta start off, something like KLM or Swift or shoot whatever. I think TJ Hunt or ATS. I don't know who all got academies or whatever. I ain't too much, as knowledgeable of that. But I know, like, depending on what you want to do, that's where you want to go. Like I said, KLM ain't bad. They for what they give you, they straight. There's of course every company has a better company out there. It really depends. It really depends on where you at. But like I say, wherever you want to go, and just know, what the pros and cons of what you're trying to do. Like like we get paid really good doing team driving, but the biggest flaw with that is they don't have you piggyback. And then the biggest flaw with solo is if you're running good, a dock can burn up all your hours on the clock, and now because they burnt up all your hours on the clock, now you can't really go that far. So, and then local, local may be good, but local may not pay as high as you might have like some good weeks. Because shoot, I know my company got an intermodal position, and they pay good. Like they pay off salary and it's good, but like I have some checks that are both higher than what they make a week, and I have some checks that are both lower than what they make a week. So with that, it just depends, what I'm saying? Like, it just on what you want to do, if you have to be home more often. Like, I ain't just got too many reasons to be home all the time. Like, I plan my stuff for the weekends, so every time I'm home, I'm doing my thing. So I'm just, need to be home every day. I ain't got no, wife to come to, no kids to come to, nothing like that. So I don't mind being on the road, for extended periods of time, and then like I say, I team drive, so it's easy to do it. Me and my boy, we real good on the road, and make it a little bit easier. We joke around and whatnot. So with that being said, you gotta know the flaws that come with each position you're trying to do. It's crazy how it is. Like, and of course, everybody in the perfect world, they want, like I say, I'm trying to get my own truck. You're trying to get his own truck. We're trying to start our own company. But like I say, you gotta work your way up. It ain't gonna be all given to you. You just gotta know how to manage what you're doing, manage what you got going, and be able to. What my uncle be telling me, because he drives trucks too, he'd be like, just don't be afraid to stay put for a little bit. You stay put, you get your experience. So, because like I said, once you get that 1 year, 2 year experience, you can almost go wherever you want to go. So with that being said, you just gotta, don't be afraid to wait around. Like, I hate it because I'm impatient. So I don't like the fact of having to wait for extended periods of time. You know what I mean? But with that being said, you gotta stick around, wait around, know what you're trying to get into. But like I say, all in all, no matter what you do, it's gonna be some flaws with it, you know, like I listed earlier. But I mean, I wish there was a, you know, way I could knock on my dispatchers and all the weekend dispatchers, my main dispatcher, you know, door and be like, hey, you know, we trying to run, but you know, they got, I don't know how many other people to be worrying about, and they gotta make sure the loads get there. So I understand why they make me and my boy, you know, piggyback other people's loads. But that being said, you know, hope y'all being safe out here. You know, it's a crazy time right now. You know, weird feelings. Definitely, there's tensions are definitely high in certain states. Certain states I don't feel. Oh shoot. They're definitely high in certain states. Some states I don't feel comfortable being in. Some states make us feel uncomfortable. Some states, you know, we feel they got their support, you know, for Black Lives Matter. But you know, hey, you gotta do it. I passed a protest yesterday, you know, honking my horn and salute, you know, tell them keep on going. But y'all be safe out here, you know. Like I say, drop some questions. I know I ain't been as active as I normally be. There's a lot going on, you know, and I feel like it's a little inappropriate, you know, while, you know, there's a lot of protests, a lot of, you know, movements going on. It ain't the time to be dropping videos about certain topics. So I just, you know, I ain't trying to interrupt the feed over me trying to worry about, you know, my little videos. It's a hobby. It ain't nothing that important, you know. So, like I say, whenever I, you know, think of some more stuff to talk about, I'll drop it. I have plenty of videos that I want to drop. I'm just holding off on it. One, I ain't got the setup for them, and two, I'm trying to invest in my own camera, actual GoPro, so I can give y'all some like first-hand point of views on what I do. You know, not a day, but I do like a little, you know, pre-trip and you know, what I check, and then a little, you know, point of view of me driving. You know, of course, have it to where I'm not having to touch the camera because I ain't got no more time to be dealing with, you know, them whining about, you know, what's safe and what's not safe. But with that being said, just, you know, stick tuned. I see I'm still getting subscribers, so I appreciate that, you know. But it's a little slow right now with the channel, but you know, it's gonna all come back, you know, when stuff calm back down and things get back normal, which they will eventually. You know, just gotta stay prayed up, things can get back normal. But y'all be safe, y'all be easy, you know, drop what you want to see, comments below, and I'll catch y'all next time.